Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We're back in Astro Colony. Things are moving. I've done some things between episodes. I'm not sure if this was in place last episode, but we've got our new planet here being fully mined out. Actually, I'm missing one mining drill right there. There was some stuff in the way, but I cleared it. So maybe we'll put another mining location here. We've got basic smelting going, all being routed back to kind of our initial main bus heading back into the station. And then we've got some storage containers until we can get all this refined ore basically processed into more advanced materials. So I ran the belts this far, so it's not all done, but we need to process that stuff. That's one project. Hopefully we can get to this episode. Then we've got some aesthetic things I want to work on. I want to move this docking station. This is the one kind of we've set aside for the astronauts. I want to move that over to this platform here and kind of build a platform on top of this level and maybe have it hang off the side a little bit. And that'll be where we bring future asteroids in. Then over here in the corner, you can see I was looking at the different handrails that we've got available to us. Let's take a look. I don't think we're going to go any wider. We may go up and down, but I'm thinking we may not go wider, and we can always take these off if we do. But I was experimenting with the different handrail designs. I think there's about 4. So here's this one. And we got this guy that's mostly like pipes kind of thing. And then down here, we've got the ones that we saw on the initial station when we start the game. These are kind of cool. And then we've got something real basic here. Super duper basic. And I'm torn between these ones here and these ones here. But I think I'm slightly partial to these ones. I think that's what we're going to go with. Let's do a tiny, well, we'll come back and do some of that maybe towards the end of the episode, but I think I'm going to put these railings all the way around where it makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Our platforms, including up here. But we'll get to that later. I've also navigated us towards another new planetoid, or new planet. I guess these ones are planets. Let's take a look at what that guy has to offer. It's this big dude. Tons of carbon, a decent amount of iron, lots of copper, titanium, and uranium. Oh, we need aluminum. There's no aluminum on this. Oh, bummer. Yeah, we need aluminum, but I think we may hook up to this guy anyway. While we're in the map view, let's take a look at our existing planets and see how what the mining situation is. This one is one of the older ones. We're down to just carbon and copper, and we need to place some large mining drills. I'll show you that. We're going to do that very next, the next thing. Our center planet still has lots to mine, but we are getting to the end of things. There's aluminum, bummer. That's another thing that we're pretty short on. But we're going to mine this guy out. We'll let that just keep on going. And then this is the new one that we just saw that I set up mining operations on. Fortunately, this one does have a little bit of aluminum. So all that mining is underway. That one's going to take a while to exhaust. But this one will probably be the one that we finish with first. Just got carbon and copper. Let's go there because we need to put some big mining drills down. That is this one straight away over that way. It feels like my movement is even slower without the jetpack. But here we go. This one here, you can see we've got these lines here. I can't tell you what color those are. I'm guessing they might be red, but I don't know. I think this is trying to indicate that these drones are having a hard time getting to this deposit. Are they bringing back ore? No. See, they're coming back empty. They're not carrying ore nuggets. I think what I want to do is just put a massive drill here on this copper deposit. Let's just do it, and we'll use local power. We'll make some local power for this. So let's get on it. This is the planet we want to mine out and then get rid of. Oh, what do I have here? Is that just... Okay, just a rock. That's quick and easy. But yeah, this, we're going to hook up that new planet that we just were looking at straight ahead there. Here, jettison this one once we're mined out. Let's see if we can get a big mining drill on here somewhere. Where can I connect up? See, that's going to be too low, right? Let's put some pillars down here just to us out. And back to floors. Floors. Not where I put it. Here. Yes, we'll cover this thing up. And get a big mining drill on here. About... Whoop, bear with me, sorry. About right there. It'll do. About the inside here, so it looks a little better when it's doing its drilling. And we'll see. We may need to shift it one time. I guess I can get rid of these things because they're going to look kind of goofy there. Little couple floor panels there. We'll worry about those later. And you need 8 power. Let's run cable out here. And what do we need? We just need 8, right? 4. 4. That one is on its way. I don't think I even need to set up storage, right? This thing holds a ton. We'll let that guy do its thing. And we've got another situation like that right here. I did set up a couple isolated drone miners to get to this side of the planet. We hit, what is it? See? Yeah, we can see the remaining deposits. Our main mining row here just can't reach out this far on the outskirts of the planet. So it makes me think we may want to think about a different strategy next time we hook up to a planet. We may want to run miners on the perimeter, and then they can kind of reach in. We'll see. We'll have to give it some thought. But there's a bunch of carbon here that's going to take forever to mine. Let's get a big mining drill on this too. Looks like we do have some drones making their way over here, but we can help them out a bit. Let's see. Not sure where to position this guy. We see where that ore starts. Let me chip away a little bit. At the edge, or is there more underneath here? What I'm wondering. The plant poking through. I guess as long as we meet up with that first presence of ore. Oh, we could try this. Just do it. And we can always move it later. Out, maybe take. We'll leave it like that. Same thing. We know we're gonna need 8 power. So boom. And 4 on each side. And again, we'll let this thing just store the ore in itself. We don't need to route that. Here, I've actually got it routed. So let's take another scan and see if there's any other big deposit. Is there one over here? Actually, that doesn't look too huge. The drones may be able to take care of that. And it looks like this guy's carrying ore, so those are probably fine. Let's hit C again. Ooh, we got stuff down here. Is this accessible to the mining drones? Looks like it. Hopefully this is too. Definitely don't need a big mining drill for that. This one. That looks like we could put a big mining drill on it and maybe speed it up right here. 'Cause there's a lot there. Let's do it. Do we want it right on the surface? Okay, that's one too low. Pillar. Kind of where we want the level, right? So I'm going to have to, let's see, chew over here a bit. How about that? That should speed things up, if nothing else. And how about like this, just to make it look right. Ooh. Boom. All right, that should speed up the mining on this planet. Let's get back to the station. Oxygen is okay. What I'm thinking of doing on this center planet, once we've mined this out, all the ore off of this center planet, I'm thinking of keeping this planet around and kind of making it an extension of our station, really, and making this be where all the smelting actually takes place. So instead of having smelting on these planets that we're going to jettison off, maybe just keep that in this central area. And then we can hook up a planet back this way and maybe a couple more and have them just all route their ore onto this center planet. And then we'll do all the smelting here. Boy, this looks a little more lopsided than I thought, doesn't it? Yeah, we're not really, we're not really hooked into the center of this thing at all, are we? Interesting. I never noticed that from this perspective. I thought we were lined up pretty good. We could think about fixing that later. Yeah, once we rework this to be the central smelting area, maybe we rehook up our station a little bit over to the left here. But anyway, that's thoughts for later. Let's do an aesthetic thing and then start working on routing the refined materials onto the station. I want to move this guy off. So let's do that. Let's find a place here that we can build a little platform. And let's count this out. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. And that is our center line. And I want a platform, and I'm wondering if it should reach a little bit off the edge or not. And let's put some pillars down first. This is all just for looks. We don't need to prop this thing up. Let's do it. How do we want up here, maybe? Just thinking. want to waste some space on the station doing this, but we'll see how it turns out. All right, let's get some floor panels here. How do we want to do this? Do these guys. Get an idea in my mind how I want this to look, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. So bear with me. If we do it, we will see. Like that. And then we can fill in with our normal little pattern here. That's not really hanging over. Thought about having something lean out a bit. Ooh. Well, stick with boring rectangles for now. Squares and wrong one. I think we need this guy, right? Okay. And then I want stairs. Now, do I want stairs going down the middle here? Like we're going to have guardrails or handrails around this whole thing. I want the stairs coming off the front. Let's go grab some stairs. Where might you be? Stairs, metal, stairs. Those look kind of cool. Try these. That's the very center. Yeah, these don't really place the way I would hope. Let's make this look grand. Use something like that. Or that is centered. Looks almost like it's too high up, right? Looks like it's too high up. Looks like this whole thing needs to come down a bit. Let's experiment with that. Experiment with that. What about if we did it this level? Not going to build the whole thing out, but just to get an idea. Especially with what the stairs would look like. This looks a little crazy about how that turned out. Maybe if it was a little lower. Put that in so it doesn't throw me off. Okay. We've got different stairs too. Let's try these for the heck of it. These kind of have a weird gap, right? They don't link up. I'm not crazy about those. Let's try the other ones. Those look better. Those look better. And I think the height looks a little better. That definitely looks better than where it was. And we could still maybe make use of this space somehow. So we take all this platform off, we take that off and move everything down. What about 2 rows of stairs? Does that look any better? Could try these too. You have to do 3 in order to be symmetrical, unless I change the platform. That looks a little goofy, right? That looks a little goofy. All right. This all goes. I'm going to leave that there for a second. Okay, let's put our little handrails on here too. Where might those be? Let's go with these guys. I'm still not sure, but we're going to stick with it. We're going to leave it like this for now. Delete that. And yeah, the only thing I'm not liking is the stairway looks a little unimpressive. I can't go too wide, 1, 2, because it'll be off center. And when I go 3 wide, it's just bulky. It might look better if it was a little bit lower, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. That's our new kind of astronaut arrival docking station. So we can get rid of this one for now. Boom. And then later on, we might want to do something with the kind of with the bridge here. Make this look a whole heck of a lot better. Maybe even, it's not in a bad location actually, but maybe a little bit higher up. And that would allow us to navigate a little bit better to connect to planets. It also, again, we need to dock over here. So we need to move. We need to adjust how we're docking. And that's going to change our main bus. So that'll be a bunch of work. Maybe I could do some of that between episodes at some point. But I don't want to worry about that until we're ready. Until this center planet's mined out. Not running out of oxygen. I see this little smoke going by. All right. Cool. So that's that. Let's see. What else can we get started on? We've got ore, or refined ores on 3 belts coming. We've got iron paired up with carbon fiber. We've got copper paired up with gold. And then we've got uranium, aluminum, and titanium all coming in on a belt. We need to think about how we want to route this stuff. I've chosen to go underneath the station just for looks. We could put handrails around here too, actually, around these rockets some other time. Or thrusters. How do we want to do this? I think we want to get rid of this thing and then do plate production first. So if we bring our bars up, I'll show you what I mean. Where are you? That's our smelter. We have stuff smelted. If we look at the recipes here, where is it? Here. All of these bars, I believe, only turn into plates. So used for iron plates. Used for plates. Used for plates. And then it looks like we need aluminum bars for the animal breeder robot here. So this is telling me we may need a supply of aluminum bars separate. This is also used in the laboratory too. What about this? Used just by the constructor for plates. So iron, yeah, iron is also used in the laboratory. I guess maybe what we need to do, we're going to bring ingots up, and then we're going to have to save off some. So we'll put a splitter that's like a 5-to-1 or something, and we'll have some of them put into, thinking some of them into a warehouse and the rest just being processed into plates. Let's get on it. And we can evolve the design as we go. I'm going to pull this up for now. And that can go for now. Plug the floor. And for plates, we want the, what is this guy? The advanced constructor. Get an input there or there. Let's just trying to see how we want to lay this out. 2 might be enough. Bear with me. I'm thinking about where the belt's going to come up to feed the product in and where we want the output belt to go. So maybe something like this. And then can I reverse this just out of curiosity? And if we get an input, power's a little different. So let's go with that for now. Again, what we're going to do, what we're focused on right now is turning all of our ingots into plates and then having a way to save some of them off to be, guess, put in storage and used for other things. Where do we want to do that branching? Yes, we could do it. Let's see. Trying to see where, so for example, if I have our bars coming up on a belt here, this is probably what's going to happen. Let's visualize this so you guys can understand a little bit better what I'm going through my brain as I pause here. We're going to have a belt. Not that. Belt coming down here feeding this. These are going to be ingots coming up. And then we're either going to have splitter logic blocks here, perhaps. See what those look like. Right, splitter feeding these things. These guys will be set to just do what they're doing pretty much. Probably don't need that. But everything that's an ingot, turning things into plates, will be in this production line. Boom. And so the question is, when the bars come up here, we're going to have aluminum, gold, iron, and copper coming up through here. We saw that we may need to save off some of those for other purposes, either to feed the research lab, right? The research lab here needs aluminum. It needs copper and iron if we ever want to produce more engineering science. I think we've got a ton of engineering science, 1400. We may never need that, but it'd be nice to save off some of those bars. So where do we do it, right? If I have a belt that's got 4 different bars on here, how am I going to filter off to make sure I've got a little bit of copper, a little bit of aluminum, a little bit of, you know, um, gold and whatever the other iron saved off in case we do need it in its unprocessed form. That's what I'm wrestling with. Let's see. And we have a lot. We have room underground. I mean, we have room under the floor. Doing filtering down here is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm wondering if we should have a little bit of filtering right early on here. Tell you what, I'm going to try some things and I will be right back. All right, I think I have an idea here how to make it work. So we talked about the challenge of saving off some iron, copper, gold, and aluminum ingots for other purposes and all the rest of them converting them into plates. Well, we just so happen to have a whole separate supply of gold, copper, and iron coming from our asteroid harvesters. So to the extent that we need those ingots, we can just leverage this supply of those. So now that leaves us with just having to worry about aluminum coming off of the planets. So let's do this. We'll bring up all the ingots on one belt here. We still have to solve that problem. But let's push off our aluminum and then split to say nothing to the left. And let's do so straight ahead. This would be the ones that the aluminum ingots that we would want to be saving for the laboratory or other purposes. Let's do 1, 2, like 3. So that's 25% of them we're gonna save off. And for now, we're just gonna push those into a little storage container because I think it's gonna be temporary. Boom, and I'll leave another little section of belt here. Just so we don't have that logic block right up next to the storage container. It may not be a problem. Could put the storage container here. All right, then we're free to convert everything else into plates. Let's get that advanced constructor, and we'll go with that same layout I had. We'll keep the power in the middle, and nope. Yeah, we'll join the output. So this can stay. There. Here. And then I guess we don't need to really. I guess we can just put splitters on here 50-50, right? We don't need to push out certain kinds or anything. Bear with me. This one's going to be 0 off to the right and half and half. And to go ahead and push everything. Then here we'll just belt straight in. Boom. Not there. That's power. Boom. We can take these out. Oops. Where's your other powers on the other side, huh? Okay, this is going to be our output belt. We'll see where to route the output. Might be into a warehouse. We'll see. There's our power. Let's see if we can get this wired up, and then we'll call it an episode here. Boom, boom. Oh, oh, oh. Getting weird behavior there. Almost like a lag. I'm not sure what that was. All right, we've already got our main bus here. We've got some legacy cable in here. Let's get rid of that. This is not needed. This is boom. Boom. Those are all energized. Let's look at the power network, see how we're doing. We're in really good shape. 213 out of 334. One of the reasons we're in good shape on power is because underneath our asteroid catchers here, I've kind of decided to make this a power generating subfloor. So I've got a ton of solar panels underneath here, kind of hidden by flooring. And eventually we'll just seal that all off so you can't see it. But we can build out our power here until we get the nuclear power going, and then we'll set up nuclear somewhere and just tap into the same network. But we're good on power now. The next challenge is filtering all of the ingots into one belt. Basically, we need to take this belt, which is all gold and copper, and then split the aluminum off of here and shove it onto the same belt, and take the iron off of here and shove it onto one belt. Let's tackle that next episode. At the start of the next episode, we'll get on that. That's going to take a little bit of thinking, and then hopefully we can bring the ore right up this this little hole. We'll probably take this ladder out, conveyor stairway. But yeah, the next challenge for next episode is getting all of our ingots onto this belt so we can start converting everything over to plates. But yeah, we'll wrap it here. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate all the comments people have been posting on this series. Super bunch of helpful information. I'll apologize if there's suggestions I haven't taken. I'm trying to respond to just about every comment that's been posted. Lots of cool insight that you guys have been providing. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this series, and I'll see you all in the next one.